Thank you, everyone, for staying with us. Let's begin our main discussion for tonight. And it looks so much that stories coming from Edo, it's big, politically speaking. That's where we'll stay for tonight and continue give you some updates on what happened from yesterday up to today. Despite the ban on political rallies, a crowd of supporters of the former People's Democratic Party candidate in the state, Mr. Ize-Iyamu, assembled in Benin City for his former defection to the APC. Mr. Ize-Iyamu was received by the former Deputy Governor of Edo State, Dr. Pius Odubu, who represented the All Progressives Congress National Chairman, Oshiomhole, at his residence in the state capital. In the lead-up to the rally, suspected thugs lit bonfires on the road leading to Ize-Iyamu's defection rally at his residence in Ubo, Jare, Benin City. The Inspector General of Police had suspended the rally yesterday owing to security concerns, while the Edo State government also issued a ban on all political activities in the state to further notice. Well, Edo State government today issued what it calls a complete ban on public rallies across the state. This is coming barely 24 hours after a protest by some groups against a proposed political rally in the state capital, Benin City. A six-paragraph statement signed by the secretary to the state government says the primary purpose of government is to protect lives and property. Primarily, the Edo State government is placing a total ban on all political rallies, demonstrations, or processions in any part of the state. It further directs all security agencies to deal firmly with all persons who act in breach of this directive. Meanwhile, the Edo State Deputy Governor, Mr. Philip Shoaib, has been visiting the hospitalized victims injured in yesterday's violent protests in Benin City, the state capital. So what happened is this. Ize-Iyamu's welcome rally was supposed to be a big political rally. The police banned, they suspended the rally, they canceled the rally. The state government also says there is a ban on rally. So what happened was that Mr. Ize-Iyamu was welcomed in his own compound by leaders of the APC. Oshiomhole was not there. Oshiomhole welcomed Ize-Iyamu at his own residence. So there are a lot of things happening. Now, let's hear from Mr. Ize-Iyamu, who is at the center of these all. Mr. Ize-Iyamu joins us on the telephone. Thank you so much, Mr. Popularly called Pastor Osage Ize-Iyamu. Thank you so much for coming on tonight on the program. Let me begin by asking you. We will connect with Mr. Osage Ize-Iyamu. But let me begin the conversation with Mr. Crusoe Osage. Is the spokesperson of the governor, Godwin Obaseki, the governor of Edo State. Thank you so much, Mr. Osage, for talking to us tonight. There seems to be a lot of Osage in Edo State. We're supposed to talk to Mr. Osage Ize-Iyamu. Now we're talking to Mr. Crusoe Osage. Thank you so much for talking to us tonight. What is happening? It does look like from what the opposition, or well, some of your brothers in the APC are saying in Benin City and Edo State, that what the ban on political rally is like a witch hunt. It's a political war against the Oshiomhole side of the divide in APC. Why is it coming at the same time?
Yeah, well, thank you for having me on the program. First and foremost, anybody who wants to come into a family must come in legally and orderly. And to the extent that you don't do that, you're an illegal person, and then you deserve to be banned. You know, and what manner of rally would that be when the national chairman had to shoot his way all through to his residence, which is just about a kilometer from the airport? He literally shot his way with his thugs and some policemen covering him. He shot his way through to his house. What kind of national chairman is that, and what nature of rally are you coming to hold in a state when you literally have to use guns to shoot your way through for a journey of just 1 kilometer to your home? So the whole thing started with illegality, and then it stands illegal up until this moment.
Well, that side of your story seems to be different from the side of the story of the Oshiomhole. We will hear from them, and in fact, we will hear the national chairman, because he had an interview with Channel Television and other media organization earlier on, but we had an exclusive with him. But just a moment, Mr. Osage, let's hear from Pastor Osage Ize-Iyamu. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Mr. Ize-Iyamu. Why did you have to leave the PDP? You were the candidate in 2016 of the PDP. Now you're moving to the APC. Why?
Well, thank you. You will recall that I'm also one of the founding members of the APC.
Okay.
And even when it was contesting in 2012, I was the DJ. Hello? Hello?
Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
I was a DJ, and I only left because we had some misunderstanding. I left because we had some misunderstanding, and since that time, a lot of overtures have been made to me, and of course, you know that time is a healer of wounds. So myself and all of us that left at that time resolved that we should come back, and we decided to come back. And let me place on record that I spoke to the governor to inform him of our decision. I requested to meet with him, but unfortunately, I was not able to secure an appointment from him. And I sent him a text when we got a date we could do the declaration. And when he didn't answer me, I also wrote a letter to him, which I dispatched by DHL. I'm personally at a loss why there's so much apprehension over something as simple and basic as somebody coming to join your party. It's something we usually applaud and do a lot of fanfare. So I don't know why the state government chose to look at it the way they took it. But all the same, we did it today, and it was quite successful, and I give all the glory to God.
Is it that because the inference that has been drawn to your defection to the APC is that you have planned to run next year for governor? Are you running for governor in 2020?
Well, people have talked about the of governorship, and to me, I'm a bit confused why that should be the main focus. INEC has not even mentioned when governorship would come, and I've also heard others being accused. The reality is that there's nothing wrong if anybody wants to run for governor, but that is not my major priority into APC. If I do decide to contest, by the grace of God, I would indicate. But for now, I think that what is important is go there and see what value that you can add. But unfortunately,
but do you see whether or not that you're coming to the APC is some kind of a threat? Because the inference again is that maybe you're a threat to the sitting governor, and that's why perhaps the perceived hostility for your defection is being staged.
Yeah, you see, I don't see why they should see my coming in as a threat. The reality is that nobody has a monopoly over political office. And in any event, any man who wants to go for a re-election must woo political actors. You must try to see how you can get them on your side. Even if we have confused that I had the intention to contest for governorship, the governor can discuss with me and I can change my mind. But in any event, I've not even indicated any such interest. You will also know that since the Supreme Court ruled against me, I have not one day criticized the governor. So quite honestly, I thought I'd even made a solid foundation for two of us to interact and engage. You know, I've never criticized him. And when I came to declare, I had no intention of joining any faction.
All right.
And,
Mr. Ize-Iyamu, apologies. Please just hold on for a minute. Hold your breath and hold your thought. We'll take a break. And when we come back, we will ask the spokesperson of the governor whether or not you are a threat to his principle. And we'll get your views on one or two issues before we end the program. Stay with us, everyone. We'll be right back. when the epicenter of the nation's political activity is the center is not holding at that core, there's a problem. Okay, let me explain to you. The ruling party has its national chairman from Edo State. In his home state, the center seems not to be holding. And now his successor, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, and himself, the predecessor, and the leader of the APC at the national level are in an obvious political rift. So, a major bigwig is being welcomed into the party in person of Osage Ize-Iyamu, who gave Godwin Obaseki a fight and a tough time at the 2016 governorship election. Now the man has come to the APC. What does this mean? The implication. We have him speaking to us on the telephone. Let me get Mr. Crusoe Osage, who is the spokesperson to the governor, to react to one or two issues there. Mr. Crusoe Osage, tell us, is your principal unhappy, and is the coming of Mr. Ize-Iyamu to the APC a threat to him?
Yeah, well, absolutely no threat to him. Obaseki beat Ize-Iyamu silly before. He will beat him again in another contest, particularly now that the approval rating of the governor is around 80%, both within the party and among the populace, the people. So Ize-Iyamu is not a single threat whatsoever. But the question is, coming into a family illegally and disorderly, that immediately tells you the nature of person Ize-Iyamu is. And also tells you the nature of person the national chairman is, who is trying to, in his usual high-handed nature, overrule the governor, treat the governor as if he's a nobody in the party and bring somebody through the back door into the party. Like the deputy governor eloquently put it in your interview with him, he said that the APC in Edo State has a calendar which it is running, and Ize-Iyamu cannot come and change it because he's coming into the party. What he needs to do is to submit himself to the lay down schedule and the calendar that the party has set up to receive people into the party.
So just a moment, because we have another person who is going to be speaking for your side. The commissioner is already in our studio here. Understand that the traffic in Lagos has held him back. But let's hear from Pastor Ize-Iyamu for a moment. You're coming to the APC looks so much that it has destabilized things. How do you hope that things are going to be doused? The tension is so high. The pressure will be mounting from the opposition, the PDP. Is your party in a real mess?
I don't hear the question.
Okay, I'm saying, can you, Mr. Ize-Iyamu, can you hear me?
No, I can't. I didn't hear the question. Can you
Okay, I'm saying that you're coming to the APC. Things look like is in a big mess. Is your party in a deep trouble right now?
Well, I really don't think so. Crisis not uncommon in political parties. What is important is how well you manage it. I've told people that I do not think that APC in Edo is personalized. For example, I went to my ward, the Oshiomhole ward, that was 5, to go and register, and I had no problem getting a membership card. There was no faction there. Nobody told me about the governor's side or the national chairman's side. So just one party. So this disagreement basically centers on a few persons. And to me, there's no serious substance to it. And let me also correct the deputy governor. It's not the duty of the state government to even receive those who want to join the party. There's a party in place. That will be distracting from the purpose of governance. They have a state party chairman, they have a state ESCO, and of course you have a national ESCO. So what I actually did today was more or less a formal declaration or reception. You know, it's not as if I have not even registered. I have registered. And after registering, if I decide to make a fanfare of it, or the party decides to make a fanfare of it, all well and good. And if the government of the day also believes that they don't have time for it, they can just ignore me without creating crisis. The cry that you have seen in the past few days from the government is very, unfortunate.
All right,
I mean,
we need to go now. Mr. Osage Ize-Iyamu, thank you so much for talking to us. Is a new member of the APC who just moved today.